See if
She
that
like she
led us
high?
to the destination and we was gonna turn around. We heard a car beat the horn and pulled around us. Zendel was in the back seat. He said, "Don't stop." He saw a gun.
Straight up.
Drove through a few streets and corners until we got back on the main street. And that's when a gang of shooting started. Zendel and Shaheed, they jumped out to run and they were gunned down. They was at Tay window beating on her window with a little gun, probably a 9mm. And I jumped out of the driver's side, and when I jumped out on the driver's side, that's when I was shot in both legs.
We was on the ground for maybe like 10 minutes after they took everything from us. And I guess whoever told them to just go ahead and bring us with them, that's when they loaded us on the back of the truck.
And your two friends, were they still alive at that point?
They were alive at that point. I couldn't see Shaheed because he was like behind me, but I could see Zendel back. He was hit 2 times and big chunks of meat was gone out of him. And then we rode probably 10, 15 more minutes and we got to the spot where they was taking us, the investigator or interrogator us more. And that's when Shaheed said, "I love y'all, I'm gone." And he died right there. In the back of the truck. Yeah, that he loved us and he was gone. That was the last thing he said.
And that was in the back of the pickup?
Yes, sir.
Were you able to say anything to him, or?
I just told him I was sorry.
So you finally arrived at this destination. What was it? It was a
house with a lot of Mexicans outside with guns.
Putting on Diablo mask, red plastic mask.
They put masks on?
Yeah, it was putting the guns to our head, telling us not to look up, things like that.
Had you gotten any kind of medical treatment?
The cartel took us to a clinic after we left from the spot where they was questioning us at.
They told us, they was like, I guess after they kept asking us and our questions, our answers never changed. They said, well, we're gonna get y'all some help.
And what kind of treatment did they give you?
They put my leg on a 2x4 and then they stitched it up.
They just stitched it up?
Right.
Did they give you?
No pain medicine or nothing. They just stitched it up. And it might have not even been later that same day, all the stitches bust out.
Did they check to see if the bullet was still inside or anything like that?
No, sir. After they stitched it, they took some I guess gauze, and they put the 2x4 board under there, and they was wrapping it around like that, and I was telling them the 2x4 was hitting me in the back of my leg and it was killing me, so they took away the 2x4.
What about Zendel?
Me and him was in the room together, and he was fighting for his life, and they ain't do nothing.
They didn't do anything to treat him? Was he conscious? Were you able to talk to him?
Yeah. I talked to him the whole time.
What do you say in a situation like that?
I just told him I'm sorry, because I asked him to come with me. And he was like, "It's okay, I'm your brother. I'm supposed to be there for you. I love you."
And is that where he died?
They told, after he didn't fight so long, they was like, they was gonna take him to the hospital. Then they came back like maybe an hour later and it was like he was dead.
So all this time, I mean, there's guys with guns around you, guarding you.
They was like, we had to stay there for them to investigate us and different things. And like one of them was sitting by a chair like where you sitting to, and he was looking at something on his phone. And I can remember the sound of that day of when it happened. Like I could remember the gunshots, the noise, and I heard it. And I asked him, I said, "Excuse me, is that us?" And he said, "Yes." I said, "Can I see it?" And he's like, "Hold on." And he turned the phone around and he showed a video of us being kidnapped and stuff like that.
One of the gunmen actually showed you the video that we've all seen of you being kidnapped on the street. That's surreal. I mean, what was that like?
I just started crying. It's like I'm never going home.
Did it in any way help you to know that this video was out there, that people at least knew?
I thought maybe it was just out in Mexico. I didn't know that it hadn't reached the States.
The United States, right.
So I felt a little better, because I just didn't know our families knew anything that happened to us.
You're a woman in custody with cartel gunmen. Were they threatening to you in violence, in sexual violence? I mean...
Yeah, they said all that stuff. All that.
They did?
Mm-hmm.
And they tried to make us have sex with each other, but
we told them we was brothers and sisters.
brother and sister, and that she was pregnant.
Wait a minute. They tried to make you have sex with each other.
Mm-hmm.
What did they say to you?
They was like, what are y'all? We said brothers and sisters. And they was like, have sex with each other. I was like, no, these are my brothers. I'm pregnant.
Crazy. It's really disgusting.
I'm gonna be real to y'all, man. I'm gonna be all the way real to y'all. It's something more to that. It's something. I'm just being 100. Me, I've been in the streets. I don't know everything, but if that happened to me and my wife, I'm not getting on CNN when I just got kidnapped by the cartel. I don't play with Mexico. I don't play with New Mexico. I don't play with Mexico. When you go to New Mexico, Albuquerque, you know what I'm saying? Albuquerque is the place that you can go. You know what I'm saying? I had a person that I messed with when I was in the USP. He from Honduras, good dude. He spoke a lot of good English. You know what I'm saying? And Fonte was from Albuquerque, Mexico. But he told me he got people in Brownsville, and he was like, I take you to McDonald's up there, they gonna think you a rapper. He said they gonna think you a rapper, and he said if you not with me, he said yes, not the Zetas, I forgot the cartel name, and he was like, yeah, they'll come get you. You know what I'm saying? You can't wear no Rolex watch, you can't wear none of that. Like, people not telling y'all that part of the game. They not telling y'all that part of the game that I bet. Man, be careful. Like, I don't see why. What is the truth? Who was posted? I thought she was going up there to get lipo
surgery. Yeah, that's the story she's still sticking with.
Yeah, I don't buy that story though. I don't buy that story. You know what I'm saying? Because they gotta look into and deep into it. You know what I'm saying? Because when he said you didn't see him when he said this. He said, I looked over and his last words was, I love y'all. But he looked at her like for the confirmation. You know what I'm saying? I'm a judge of character, and I watch body language. When I come in a room, I'm seeing who talking. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing how people treat they people. You know what I'm saying? MS-13, man. Say, man, thank you. Thank you, TTE Notti. Oh my God, that sound weird as heck. But he's I salute. If you a man or a woman, salute you. You know what I'm saying? Ride with it. You know what I'm saying? But now the MS-13, bro, they like that in the federal penitentiary though. They like that in the federal penitentiary, man. We got special guests coming today, and Mitch was there in the feds with me, man. Say, man, they'll stab the CO. They'll kill the law, man. Inside the federal penitentiary, what you think they gonna do to a black person? You can take this as a joke, but it's not a joke. Martin Lawrence said it in Blue Street. You don't want to go to Mexico. They gonna put all type of burritos in you. Man, it been that law of the land since the 80s, bro. So when people try to change that, man, I'm gonna tell y'all women something. Stop trying to cheat God. If he made you big and pretty, man, embrace that. If he made you skinny, embrace that. You know what I'm saying? Any type of hygiene issue or whatever, God can help with that. You know what I'm saying? But when you try to go fix what God gave you, it's not gonna work. You're gonna get a messed up outcome. Straight up. I gotta go get this piercing out my eye. You don't see it?
Yeah.
I gotta go get it out.
Why?
Because my skin did not take it. So right here it's trying to come out on this side. You know what I'm saying? That's just the Lord. I'm not preaching to y'all or nothing, but that's just God telling me, man. I wish I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I wish I could take back. If you're a granny, baby, our granny told us this. What they went and did, our granny sit up there and told us this, bro. You don't. It's do's and don'ts in living, homie. And I'm not just faulting them, but you know that's a no-go zone, bro. It's too much going on with the United States and the president of Mexico. He didn't want that wild bill, and Trump told him, I'm gonna make you, and it's too much going on. So you think, oh, we want it there? No. I'm sorry. I love my supporters, but I don't feel sorry for them. I don't. I feel sorry for that brother that lost his life. Now, is it wrong that you can't go nowhere, bro? They shooting up churches. Man, Louisville just had a shooting, homie. Louisville. They just, man, come on, homie. Man, look, man, me, my wife, we went into the movies and my daughter, we looked at each other. We ate some of the popcorn. We got 3 of the same minds. Boom, we jumped up out of there. Boom. I told him, man, I'm not going to sit and lie to y'all, bro. Y'all got to start enjoying life.
Thanks for watching. Y'all, we just hit that 13K subscribers. We're on our way to 14, so make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.